This is a bit of a tricky word problem that requires you to take the information given and actually create two equations with two variables. The two variables we have in this problem is the number of cookies as well as the number of friends. Okay, so x is going to represent the number of cookies, as we can see there. So let's just state that the variable f will represent the number of friends. Okay, so the first piece of information we're given is that she's going to, or sorry, if she gives each of her friends 4 cookies, she'll have 3 left over. So we know that she's baked at X amount of cookies, right? So if we take the amount of cookies she's made, and because she's giving them to her friends, you could think of that as a subtraction statement, but she's giving each of her friends 4. So we need to multiply the number of friends by 4. And if we do that, so the X number of cookies, take away the number of cookies she's giving to her friends, 4 to each, she would have 3 left over. So we know that that has to equal 3. So that's our first equation. Now for the second one, it says in order to give each of her friends 5 cookies, she will need to bake 15 more. So now it's no longer X amount of cookies, it's X plus 15, okay? So the equation would be X plus 15 as the number of cookies she's making, but this time we're taking away 5 per friend. And if we successfully do that, then there would be no cookies left. Great. Now to solve this system of equations, I'm going to use the substitution method. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one I've written out in blue, this equation here, and isolate the variable x. I'm going to do that by adding 5f to both sides and also subtracting 15. So now I've just isolated x. I know that it's equal to 5f minus 15. So going back up to our first equation, I'm going to rewrite it, but instead of x, I'm going to write 5f minus 15. So 5f minus 15 instead of x. And then the rest of the equation is still the same, so minus 4f equals 3. So now we've created an equation with only one variable, f, which is what we're trying to find, the number of friends. So we can combine our f terms together. We've got a 5f minus 4f to get just 1f. So it'd be f minus 15 equals 3. And of course, our last step here would be to add 15 to both sides, giving us our answer of 18. So that means Mrs. Jackson has 18 friends. And if you were curious, you could find out the number of cookies she baked by going back over here. X is equal to 5 times 18 minus 15, which would get you 75 cookies. But that's not what the question's asking for. All they need to know is that there are 18 friends. All right, hope that was helpful, and thanks for choosing JD's Prep.